Welcome to SKUMCAST.
Hey, watch this computer still crash.
Go
Hey,
fuck
guys.
yourself.
we lose it. We
Oh.
lose the file again.
Dude, I will be so fucking upset. We did what? We spent like $1,000 on this fucking computer?
Yes.
Yeah, almost exactly.
Welcome back, guys. We lost a recording last time, and it was very good, and I loved it, and now it's gone. But we're gonna redo it.
Big sad. Huge sad.
Big, huge, uber sad. But today, again, we have Thomas, which is our landlord.
I need to clip my fingernails.
Great introduction, Thomas. You should probably get to that because they're looking kind of grody, boy.
Oh
They're
shit.
shorter
I never
than
grabbed
yours.
that. Dude, I never grabbed that amberbuck.
Oh, go get the Amberbock. Pause it.
Okay.
Welcome back again, guys. Corey had to get a beer and get another beer for Thomas.
Well, you can't do this podcast without a beer, especially with how fucking divergent all the conversations that I'm going, you know?
I mean, I have my other drug of choice, which is caffeine.
That's a normal thing. That's a daily ritual in my morning. Same with Thomas.
It's a daily ritual for everyone here. It goes caffeine and then natty lights.
Yep.
So Thomas, what's your biggest theory on life?
What? What kind of retarded question is that?
That was really vague. Can you be a little more specific?
I like that answer, actually. We can move on. So I went to because last time I picked out a bunch of questions that were really dumb about what to ask your crush, and we lost that. So now I'm gonna move on to we already. I feel that we all have a relationship with each other here, and I found a topic that's called a long list of questions to deepen your relationship, and I feel like this would really help each other out and get us closer to each other.
Cute.
Shut up! No one knows your cats. Can't just say that.
Just take pictures of Tuxedo. Look at, she's lying in the patch of sun.
You are a patch of sun.
Shut up. All right, what's your shitty questions?
Do you want to get married?
No.
Okay. That's about it, guys.
Oh, that was it? Nice. All right, let's wrap it up, boys.
Yep. Have you ever been cheated on, Thomas?
No.
What about you, Corey?
If I was, I did not find out about it. I did not. Yeah, it was weird. So.
Huh. What is your favorite love song, Thomas?
All right. Is that better, though? Like, would you prefer to have it happen to you, but you just don't know about it? Or would you want to know about it if it happened?
I would just want to know about it so I can end it.
I don't know.
Well, what if
actually.
what if you went like what if this was like the woman you married and spent the rest of your life with, right? And you just like lived and died without ever knowing it happened.
Fuck that.
Wouldn't you just die happy?
No, I'd rather just die. No, I would just rather die single. Like if I got cheated on,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying in theory. Like so, let's say you were in a relationship and you were like head over heels in love with this man.
With this man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gay.
I love how you
Right.
assume it's a man too, especially
Yeah.
with Jacob.
Okay.
He loves it. He loves taking it up the ass. Of course, it's gonna be a man.
You know me.
Anyways,
Hey, you found
so wouldn't like let's say you're head over heels in love with him, and then would you prefer to like not know that he cheated on you? Like he cheated on you.
Wow,
Would
he's
you
still
be
keeping this
happier
going.
Not knowing it happened, and you just like live your life like in blissful ignorance, or would you prefer to have known about it so you could like be all sad and vengeful and end a relationship like you just said?
Yeah, I just want to know about it so I can end it.
But you could die happy, Jacob.
Nah, I can just end it and then go fuck around with some other guys. Because I got to get my emotions out through my dick.
Doesn't that make you a petty person?
No, that's what everyone does after you break up with someone. Then you go and start
But you have
whoring
the
around.
option to never know about it.
I don't care.
All right.
I'd rather just end it because I hate secrets. I don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm being played with.
You don't like... All right, whatever.
Wouldn't that feel like that to you? It feels like someone's
I
playing
think I would
with
be
you.
happier just not knowing.
Well, that's because you're retarded and you never had a relationship.
I had a relationship.
No, yeah, okay. What was it, over Dota?
No, Cornelius.
Okay. Anyways,
Little buddy.
We went from homosexuality to bestiality here. What the hell's going on?
it's actually homosexuality and bestiality combined because Cornelius is a man.
Homo bestiality?
Yes. When do you think is the right time to say I love you?
God, I don't even think there's an answer, like a definitive answer for that.
There isn't, but Corey likes to say it on the first day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Corey
go
said,
fuck
I was about to say, yeah. Corey's like, immediately. They like introduce themselves over drinks on the
Who the
first day.
fuck?
Oh,
Okay,
like,
hold
how,
the fuck
how
up.
are you?
Hold on.
I love you.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. You especially. Who the fuck did I say I love you on the first date? It was definitely... who?
Well, we're just being a little over dramatic.
Yeah, you're
But-
definitely being over dramatic here. What
but-
the fuck?
Just she's like, my name's Amanda. I
love you.
I love you.
Holy shit! Clipping. Oh man,
Say it back.
are you friends with your exes? I mean, I am. With yeah, actually, I'm friends with like 3 different ones.
What's wrong with you, man?
What?
A couple of them.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a couple of
Wait,
them.
these aren't questions for Thomas though. Thomas
Yeah,
doesn't.
well, like,
Thomas doesn't know
the
what
only-
a girlfriend
Let's
or
give
boyfriend
one to
is.
Thomas then.
The only
Yeah.
person, like, I would even like, there's maybe 2 people I would categorize as exes, and they both in California still, so.
Oh.
It's like, I mean, you have to remember, like, I lived in California
kid-
for a while, then in Chicago for a while, so it's, like, all over the place.
Gotcha. Well, we'll go to the fun questions.
Because I'm older than you guys. I have more
Shut
life
up.
experience.
Dude, I have way more life experience than you.
I don't
I-
think that's true at all.
Think about it. All you did was play WoW.
Yeah, until I was, like, 25.
Yeah. It like took off like what 10 years?
Yeah,
So that means I did more.
but I'm more than 10 years older than you.
Shut up. Would you ever go skydiving?
No.
I've gone indoor skydiving. Does that count?
Sure. we'll
Yeah,
give
that will
to you.
count that. I've never been skydiving, but I would like to.
So honestly, okay, so from my experience of like going indoor skydiving, because funny you mentioned an ex of mine actually took me indoor skydiving for my birthday once, and it was really cool. It's actually quite amazing because like just one like little bit of emotion can completely just throw you off. It's really fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
So like you have to exercise a lot of control over your entire body. Excuse me.
So you got to work out, boys and girls.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, no. No.
What are you talking about, Thomas? You already work out.
No, I'm talking about the skydiving. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Because it's fun, adrenaline rush. And if you die, then it's just like, all right, that's it.
Well, I mean, if you want an adrenaline rush, you could go out and do a bunch of cocaine or something, and you could keep both feet on the ground.
Or you can do cocaine and then go skydiving.
Jeez, I don't think that's legal.
Well, no, I mean, once the cocaine's involved, it's not legal.
Here,
But that's not the question here now, is it?
I got a better one. If you could live inside the world of one TV show, what would you choose?
Letterkenny.
Really?
Fuck yeah, my dude.
Why would you want to live in that world? Like, the show is good, but why would you
I
want
feel
to...
like it would be boring.
Yeah, that would be really
and like
boring.
out in the boonies and shit. You're
It's
a city
never
boy, Corey.
boring. It's never boring, ever.
I don't know, man.
I don't think you would like it in a small podunk town out in the middle of nowhere like that, Corey.
Yeah, you already hate Casa Grande.
Yeah,
don't
you
hate-
hate this place, and it's not even that small.
I don't even hate, like, that much. I don't, like, okay. I'm not going into this description. Next question.
What is yours?
Wow.
What's your favorite anime world you'd love to live in?
Oh, let me see. I need to think of the one with all the hottest little waifus with the big hentai titties.
Isn't that like every one of them?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So just pick Okay, Bobobo.
No, that's no.
What the fuck? Why did my Google come on when I said that?
Hey, Bobo. Yes?
If I lived in Bobobo, I feel like I would just die of a seizure within like the first 24 hours.
It's just like you get instant epilepsy.
Yeah. I almost get epilepsy just from watching that shit.
you straight up, you would get, like, multi-personality disorder.
That show
Multiple
is,
personality
that show
disorder,
is a
just
cancer to
clarify.
the brain.
Here, I'm gonna spice it up and skip to the dangerous questions.
Well, all right, fine. Well, how many regular questions are left?
Oh, I just skipped a bunch.
These
of
are
them.
regular
There's like
questions?
There's like 60 of them,
All right,
so I just skipped
go
a
to the
ton.
spicy questions.
Here.
Spicy questions.
Thomas, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be? That's taking too long.
Whoa.
Corey, well, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be?
Well, I was like trying to give a real answer, not a joke answer.
Well, if I could change something about Corey, which is like 5 million things.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. I wish Corey didn't have dementia.
Low key.
Actually, he is very forgetful. I agree with that.
I am very forgetful, and I apologize. It's okay though.
If I could change one thing about Thomas is stop eating everyone's fucking food.
But they're so tasty.
Well, they are, Thomas. That's why I made it for myself.
He's not wrong. I mean, shit. I mean, like, I just made all that Alfredo like earlier this afternoon, and like, I mean, I offered it to him.
I wasn't hungry then, though. I don't get hungry in the morning.
He chooses when he wants to eat it.
It's
not when you offer it.
Yeah, I want to eat it when like there's only one portion left, and then like you're trying to pack it to go to work tomorrow, and I'm like,
yeah, I get pissed off when you do that because I'm like,
this is the time.
I don't want to eat fucking food at a retail store. I want to just pack my lunch and eat something better than that.
You know what it is? I think it tastes better because it's more valuable then, right? Because like you made it for the specific purpose and you were saving it for then, so there's more like value on that meal. There's like it just holds more value than whereas like when you like initially make it and there's like 6 portions and it's like, oh, anybody could have some.
Well, yeah, because you're a sociopath.
Yeah. And then because it's more valuable, it tastes better.
Shut
It's
the fuck
what do you
up.
call it? It's like in macro or in economics, the scarcity. Like when a resource is scarce, then it becomes more valuable.
Shut the fuck up, you sociopath. You are the worst person ever.
I'm just trying to explain why it tastes better. It's like when you like take your friend's French fries when you order like when you get like McDonald's instead of getting your own. It tastes better.
Tom,
Right?
it's just like, just FYI, the way you're making this sound is just like, dude, I don't like to drink like natural water. I like to drink water from in the tears of orphans because it tastes better.
It's a little bit salty.
Well, it's gonna have more salt in it, so yeah, it would taste better. I love salty food.
All right,
I think
Thomas.
you missed the point.
I'm gonna
my friend.
ask you another dangerous question.
That's a tasty treat.
Here's another dangerous
Tasty
question
treat.
for you guys. What is the best outfit you've seen me wear?
Seeing you wear?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh,
you-
this one's the easy one. When you come out of the shower and you only have the towel around, and then there's like water just dripping down your sculpted abs.
Is that what-
That gave me a boner.
that took a wild turn,
Holy shit.
but I like it. I'll do that more for you, Thomas, even though you just
No,
barged
please-
into my bathroom anyways.
Please stop. I don't want to see that
What
anymore.
about? No, I'm gonna come out and stand over your bed, and the towel is gonna be over you, so you're gonna just see some ball sacks.
Jeez.
Not ball sacks, as in plural.
I was like, why is there more than one ball sack?
I only
Why
have
is that plural?
Ladies, I only have one ball sack. Don't be weirded out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. For me, I'd say that it was your dad costume at my last show.
Oh, that's a
That was
continuation.
beautiful.
I'm still gonna be. That will always be the thing for me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I think that's the best fucking one, and the fact that you're probably gonna play it, like, use that while playing live is amazing. I can't fucking wait.
Oh, absolutely, I will. There's no question about that.
Look at Tuxedo. She's like so relaxed. She's like.
I don't
napping
fucking
in
care
the
about your
pasture
cats.
sun.
I'm gonna cook them. The best.
How dare you?
The best outfit I ever seen you wear, Thomas, is that one that for the Halloween party you look like V for Vendetta kind of shit.
Yeah, dude, that was great.
What?
Yeah, you looked weird.
Over here?
Yeah, you wore some like red costume that Linda bought you.
Oh, that one.
That one. Yeah.
I was supposed to be a pirate.
That was no fucking pirate.
I thought it was a pirate. He looked like
See?
a pirate to me.
No, I don't know what the fuck he was. Corey, I would have to say with you, it's probably your PGA golf tournament outfit so far. No. It's when you try to look cool by wearing all those chains and then your leather jacket and stuff. And I'm like, he's so cool.
Oh, you had chains, Corey?
Well, he
I
still
have a
does.
chain.
Did
Yeah.
you look like a thug?
No. That one
Yeah.
where he came out of the room and he looked like he's from Compton or something.
Oh, yeah.
He just came out looking like he was like just down to 40.
He looked more black than Eddie.
Gets one black friend.
Taken down.
Actually, I should say he looked more black than Shingy.
What? No one knows who that is.
Yeah, but you know who that is.
I know who that is.
Yeah. He's a first generation from Zimbabwe.
Is he from Zimbabwe?
Yeah, man. He goes back there like freaking all the time.
Jeez.
You know when he got like paternity leave from Walgreens, like he just went there instead of like staying with his newborn.
Oh God.
He just pieced out. He was like, "Okay, Roombi, that's his wife." He's like, "Take care of the kid. I'm gonna go party with my friends for a
In
couple-"
Zimbabwe,
Dude, it's like the stories he tells me about that place is so sick. Like, obviously their currency is like horribly inflated, so you roll up there with like American dollars, and like basically you can like legit ball out in like a nightclub, just party all night, get like bottle service and everything for like $80 or something crazy.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, it's insane.
Yo, so when are we going to Zimbabwe?
Yeah, let's try some Zimbabwe parties.
It's also
I bet
like
they go
extremely
hard.
corrupt, so like you might get like kidnapped, like and taken.
I won't get kidnapped. Well,
So
I
when are we
look
going to
pretty,
Zimbabwe?
I look pretty kidnappable though.
What?
They'll be like, "Oh, look at this little American boy. We could like ransom him to his parents for $.
They're gonna travel all the way to the U.S.
I mean, I don't think they would travel there. They would just kidnap you and like
They
make
might.
your dad pay money.
I don't think
They're
my
like,
dad.
"Oh,
Would,
pay us $50 for the safe return of your son."
I don't think my dad would do that. That's too much money.
$50?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He'd probably talk him down somehow.
It's like, what about 40?
They're like 60, and he's like, deal. Just goes higher. He's been rused.
You idiot! Spat out my beer.
I know, and you looked at me when you did it.
Yeah, because it was your fault.
Shut up. What's your biggest fear in life, Thomas?
So it used to be dying because I would think like, and then like
Yeah, now you welcome it.
Shut the hell up. I'm not suicidal. I love my life. It is very fun right now. But so like here's the thing. Like I used to like the reason why I was so scared of it was I always used to think like, because I stopped like being religious back when I was like 8 years old or something. And then I used to think, lie awake at night, like staring up at the ceiling, like, oh, like is it just gonna be like black like when I go to sleep? You know, when you close your eyes, is it just gonna be like that for eternity after I die? And then I would always like think to myself, well, if you're dead, then you won't be able to think, so you won't know that's happening. So like I kind of went round and round in circles in my head like that. Like, oh, is this like blackness gonna last forever, or will it not matter because I won't be like aware of what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
And eventually I discovered alcohol and video games, and then I stopped thinking about it. So
Alcohol and video games.
so now my biggest fear is losing all my money, because then I won't be able to do the alcohol and video games anymore.
I was about to say, isn't your biggest fear losing your money?
Yeah, you know me
Yeah.
pretty well, Jacob.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Because it ain't no, like, ghosts or anything like that. Mine...
Actually, you know, I am kind of afraid of the dark and stuff, and like supernatural stuff. Like, you know
Are
how
you?
I like don't. Well, I never like watch you guys play those weird ass horror games or like watch horror movies.
Well, apparently Angela brought something into this house. I mean, I haven't seen it.
That wouldn't surprise me. She's like all like goth and shit.
Remember, if you're goth, you always bring paranormal shit into someone's house.
Isn't that like how it works? Like with the fucking black eyeshadow, like Eddie too.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I don't
It depends on more of your actions as a person and also your family history.
Why do you know so much about this?
If you have genetics of having a ghost.
you have a family history of having like supernatural hauntings.
You put that on your list for when you go to the doctor. You're like, I have
Medical history.
I have high blood pressure, and also there's a ghosty girl that follows me around.
Is she kawaii?
So kawaii.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So cute.
What about you, Corey? What's your biggest fear?
Mine is actually same as Thomas, just on a smaller scale.
Losing all your money?
Pretty much.
Mine is flying insects.
No, that's not. You're the biggest fucking cheap ass Jew that I know. It is definitely
Okay,
losing
yeah.
your
If
money.
I lost, I mean, wouldn't that just be anyone's though? I'm talking about like weird. Like, do you have like a weird fear?
like a phobia.
Oh, okay, like a
Because, like, if you say drowning, like, that's going to be anyone's fear.
Try to think now.
I'm telling you,
I thought I had one, but like now I can't think of anything.
I just hate flying insects because they feel like they have more power over me. Like, they just can fly around me, and I'm just like, whoa, where the fuck did you go? And then they can just land on me and sting me, and I just hate the anticipation of that. I don't like anticipation of flying insects landing on me and doing whatever the fuck they want.
Be dark.
Just the darkness?
Yeah, darkness.
You're afraid of the dark, you bitch?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. Does falling count?
Falling?
Yeah.
No, because that would be everyone's.
Shit.
Like, falling from a height or like falling like down the stairs? Like,
Are you afraid of heights?
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just afraid of falling. It's really fucking weird because like one time, like I don't remember my dreams. I've told you this, but like one dream I do specifically remember is like one time, like you remember like in Mortal Kombat, you know, like when you lose in the arcade and so you have like the 10-second countdown,
right?
and your character's falling down that like well, and with like the spikes are at the bottom, right?
Yes.
So I had that happen to me with no countdown and no spikes either. I was falling down the same fucking hole, and then as soon as like once again there's no spikes, so it's just flat ground. I felt like my face actually hit the ground, and like when I woke up, my face like went like another like 6 inches into the pillow as it came out.
What the heck?
I went like that.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like everyone's had those kinds of dreams, though. Not that one in like particular, but like
just
those
like
falling
the
dreams.
falling in general, yeah.
And then you wake up and you're just like in cold sweats because you're like, what the fuck just happened?
True. I don't know. I don't really have like too many fears really beyond like anything that would actually cause my death.
So what if you went into a haunted hotel, like Eddie's been saying he wants to take us to Jerome?
Nope.
To go to that haunted hotel, would you stay in a room by yourself?
Fuck yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Because I told him that too, and then he's like, "No, I would never do that to you." And I'm like, "Well, what's the worst that can happen?" He's like, "Well, ghosts can get dangerous. They can start throwing shit at you and stuff."
That is true. However, I mean, after the amount of like BuzzFeed Unsolved my ex made me watch, now I'm just like, I don't fucking care.
Shut the fuck up.
You're the fucking worst.
I'm gonna stay a night in the hotel because BuzzFeed told me.
Jesus.
I
It's
don't
kind of messed up though. Like well, I mean, we kind of force fed your answer to you, but like outside of phobia, like all three of our greatest fears was like, oh, losing money. That's like, I think
That's
that's like
just so generic though, because like anyone would have that fear.
No, I think
Yeah.
like normal people would be like, oh, like my parents dying or something, or like something like that.
Well, that would be everyone's normal fear too, though.
But yeah, but all three of us.
Yeah,
our
I mean,
number one answer
that
was
is true, yeah,
unanimously.
the priorities-
Oh, dollarinos.
The priorities were kind of mixed up there. I would say.
It's like it's not
first
my
my
best
money.
friend. It's not my girlfriend, my wife, my
What girlfriend?
mom. I'm just saying. I'm like, it's not people. It's fucking money.
Hey man,
That's America right there for you.
Well, I mean, we live in a capitalist society. I mean, like that's the thing that basically keeps our lives turning. What you mean? Like, what else do you want? I mean,
Yeah.
like, think about it. We wouldn't have this podcast without money.
I wouldn't have my parents without money.
What?
We-
You want to try that one again, Jacob?
You could just buy new parents.
I
don't-
wouldn't
I don't
have
think
gravity
that works
without
that
money.
way.
Yeah,
I don't think that works that way either.
I wouldn't be on the ground without money.
wouldn't have oxygen without money.
Shut the hell up.
I
Alright,
wouldn't
what's the
have
next
water without
question?
money.
What's the next question? This
That's
phobia
kinda-
question's pretty trash.
I thought it was pretty brilliant.
We all answered the same thing.
Yeah,
It was
but
like,
I
what
wanted
it-
deeper. I said flying insects, and you,
Insects?
and then we went into some paranormal
Flying
shit.
incest?
Incest is scary too, man. Like,
Jesus Christ.
if your brother just started coming at you full dick, like, what are you gonna, what do you do?
Slap his balls.
Just slap him?
That's your answer to everything, though.
Yeah. What if a girl's coming at you with a knife? Slap her balls.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
If you slap her balls before she stabs you, then she won't be able to stab you anymore.
what if she's not actually a transgender woman with balls?
Then what would be the female equivalent to balls, actually?
The ovaries?
No. It has to be like a...
I don't know. Just fucking punch her in the face.
I guess. What the hell? I don't condone violence against women.
I mean, if they're coming at you with a knife,
You know what? Actually, here's a good question for you. So, like, what do you like if a girl was like trying to fight you, like what would be the break point for you for you to respond in kind? Like if she was like trying to slap you, punch you, stab you, like at which point would you like punch her out or try to punch her out? Maybe she's stronger than you.
If she like actually, okay, if she started like swinging at me, I'd probably like try and like start dodging and telling her like, hey, fuck off. And then if she actually lands a hit, like, then yeah, I'll fucking knock her out. Because I mean that means she's starting a fight, and I have to use self-defense as a human being to defend myself, and I would get away scot-free because I got hit first, and I tried telling her to stop.
I honestly think I would like run away.
What if she's faster than you?
Uh-oh.
Slap her balls.
Slap her in the balls.
Slap her boyfriend's balls.
No, if you're just ever in that situation, just make sure your homie is like fucking filming you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can punch out a girl, like, you know how fast that'll blow up on Worldstar?
What's Worldstar?
You don't know what
You
Worldstar
don't know what
is?
Worldstar is?
No.
It's like where all the fights and epic rap battles were going on.
Is this like shit YouTube?
It's shit. But
It's like
A shit version of YouTube.
It is pretty much YouTube. It's like its own like its own.
it
it's
is
like
a
its own
channel. Yeah, it has a channel.
You're like saying it's shit, but yet like you guys both clearly watch it.
No,
No,
we just heard about it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
It would pop up on memes.
actually, or not true. We don't watch it Excuse me. We don't watch it consistently, but like we've heard about it. You know, a lot of people are just like, "Oh, this will end up on Worldstar." You know, like you see people like do that type of shit, right?
Oh, okay. I see.
Like
what you're
random
saying.
street fights that are like ghetto as shit.
Yeah, and then like one day I got into like a YouTube hole and started watching it, and I was just like, "Wow, I'm very unimpressed." I was not impressed by anything I watched in it. I was just like, "Okay."
Now imagine if BuzzFeed took over.
I wouldn't be surprised if that.
Top 10 fights
God.
out in the street in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. You could cut this part out later. I was telling you to do 15.
No, we're gonna keep it.
I'm telling you, half hour is too long.
Half hour.
Nobody pays attention
Part
that long.
1 is half hour. Part 2 is another half hour.
Actually, that's funny you say that about like 15 minutes and such. Like, honestly, like after if I like listen to a podcast for like 10, 15 minutes, like, and then they're like, "All right, well that's all we got today." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like that was short as shit.
I feel like that's way too short. Half hour is pretty reasonable. Because, I mean, when you just are limited to 15 minutes, like, there's only so
That's
much.
true, actually.
You're trying to, like,
these
shove
27
everything
minutes, like, went by pretty quickly, so.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, because this goes hella quickly. And even the fucking, like, 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes, like, hour and 10 that we do for our podcast,
Yeah.
it felt like nothing.
Yeah, it really does. Like, when you can when you can keep conversation going, it just goes by super fast, and that's why you go on Tinder dates, and hopefully that person keeps a good conversation. Otherwise, you are fucked.
Pretty much. Anyway, is this part of the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
We can lead into Tinder dates.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we got, like, technically 3 minutes.
All right.
We could say, because if we could talk about Tinder dates, that's going to be like 10.
That's going to be a long
That's
conversation.
going to be a long conversation. Let's say that for part 2.
Here, Thomas, what's your favorite restaurant?
Wait, I have a lot of things to go through. Corey, you go first.
Favorite restaurant?
Didn't you say Oregano's or some shit? No, that wasn't you.
Wait, is this like a casual restaurant? Like that's something we go on a regular basis? Or
Yeah.
is this like the best meal we ever had at a restaurant?
Sure.
You have to pick one, you idiot.
Mine's Jack and I'm just kidding.
I fucking hate you.
Mine is I like
Ooh,
Texas
tuxedo.
Roadhouse.
So cute. What?
I like Texas Roadhouse because it's like pretty cheap for like how good the food is.
I don't really have like a rating to give Texas Roadhouse. I haven't been there in so fucking long.
Ooh, we gotta go. Come on, what is yours, Thomas? Some Asian restaurant, I know it. The Vietnam
Something-
Cafe or something.
Something that I go to on a semi-regular basis. Probably Culver's.
I burnt myself out on Culver's, so I see where you're going with that, and I agree. And I think it's good. Just not in quantity.
Well,
But
for
the
Thomas,
best-
it doesn't matter. He can eat that shit like every day.
It's the Thomas diet, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you eat enough garbage, you can't get sick anymore because normal bacteria and viruses no longer can survive inside your body because you have eaten so many toxins that nothing survives inside your body's ecosystem.
Well, that would probably be a good topic for the part 2.
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna
that's
like
how
that.
it works.
Let's cut this right here.
Oh, dope.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, wait, actually, but before you cut it out, the best meal I ever had was I think in part was because it was also like kind of the ambiance because it was like for a friend's birthday party, but it was probably chop at the Venetian.
Ooh,
It's a steakhouse.
That
that
actually
is.
sounds really fucking good.
So it's like a fancy steakhouse, but I think a lot of it was like the company that you have at the time. So it was like a lot of fun in addition to the food being good.
Huh.
Okay, so if we're going for like best meal, I think like Roy's. They had this like, I don't know. It was like this roasted, like butter roasted fish. God damn, it was so fucking good.
That does sound good.
Why don't you make a butter roasted fish here, Corey?
Because I don't like to cook fish.
I'll cook it on the grill.
Thanks for joining us for this lovely episode of SKUMCAST. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode as well as like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all of our content. Thank you for listening, you scumbags.